Hi guys, this is Leo from Codes and Posters, and today I'm gonna talk about a quote which is: "There's nothing like a dream to create the future." So, nothing like a dream to create the future. Well, everything we see today in our lives was created by someone, and it was created because it started as a dream of someone, right? So somebody had a dream to, for example, I'm here sitting in this couch. Somebody had a dream to create this thing that is a furniture that it helps you, it makes you actually sit and relax, and has to be very functional in this proposition, right? So it has to be aesthetically pleasing, but it has to be also comfortable for you to actually want to spend your entire day sitting on it without a problem, right? So that's a couch, and somebody had this dream of creating an object like this, right? Somebody had a dream to create a watch, and to make a watch that would connect with my phone. Somebody had a dream to make my phone. Somebody had a dream to create a hat, and somebody had a dream to create these posters, right? So as you can see, that I think what this quote, the message behind this quote is that everything is made up of dreams, and the realization of these dreams, right? And there's nothing like a dream to create the future. So I think there's another quote that's very interesting one that relates to this, which is, if you dream it, you can achieve it. So I think this is also something like really interesting for you to realize, that everything that we see and we experience in the world it was created, started as a dream of someone, then you can also influence other people, and you can also influence the future of the world through your dreams. So what do you dream of? What do you want to make to the world? What's gonna be your contribution to the world, if you want to have any? What is your passion? What are you passionate about that you would like to influence the world? You know, those are interesting questions for you to ask yourself, because it's actually when you realize the answers of these questions, is that you can actually then start pursuing your dreams. And because you don't want to be a dreamer, right? Because as I said in some other videos, I believe that 99% of people are just they're just dreaming. They're just dreamers. They can't realize their dreams, because it's really difficult to realize their dreams, right? So I mean, are you going to be one of this 99%, or are you going to be the 1%? Ask yourself, how much do you actually really love this dream, and how would you like to have this dream realized, you know? If you really do like it, then embrace it, you know, go for it, right? Go for your dream, and because as you can see, there's nothing like a dream to create the future. And what's going to be of the future? The future is going to be of the dreamers of today that have enough passion to make their dreams come true, right? And where are those dreamers? They can be anywhere, right? They can be in all parts of the world, and they are now maybe the new Mark Zuckerberg and the new Steve Jobs. These people, they can be anywhere, and they can be now dreaming about something and having an insight about something that the world needs, and that could really help change the world, right? So dreaming and having dreams, it's something so important, so nice for you to actually actually have a practice of doing. If you can, if you just think about negative thinkers, if you're someone that keeps like revisiting your past, you're taking this time, this mental energy that you are revisiting the past, and you could be taking the same time and the same energy to think about the future, you know. Imagine how amazing, how great it would be if you could control your mind to only have positive feelings and positive thinking and being optimistic and being realistic but optimistic, and at the same time dreaming about how you would like the future to be for yourself, you know, and for the world also, because you live in the world and you live in a society. So it's not about having your dreams of yourself and fuck the world and fuck everybody, fuck people, but it's about dreaming of what you would like to do with your life that could help the world in return, because then that will benefit everyone and that will make your dreams much better to achieve, right? Because if you only dream about yourself, for example, you might dream that you might dream about your vacation in the future. I want to explore this island in my next vacation. Yes, you can dream about that and you can create your future on that, but how about having a dream of something that is not so selfish, that is something that you are doing that will help your life, but it would also help others, you know? Because I think what happens in the world is this, that a lot of people have a lot of dreams, but they have selfish dreams about how they want to be rich, how they want to be loved, how they want to be loved. You have dreams of getting married, you have dreams of being rich, or having a a house or a car and all these things, materialism. You have dreams about gadgets that you want to buy, you know, and I also fall a lot into this trap, you know, like dream of getting a job, you know, thinking about your dream job and all these things. And I fall a lot into this trap of dreaming for myself, and I forget to actually dream about what I can do to the world and how I see myself in the future helping the world. And I think that this is a much more higher dream and a much more noble dream, because this dream will not only bring joy to myself, but it will bring joy to everybody else and to the world. So otherwise you can just be a dictator and dream about killing and enslaving everyone while you reap the benefits of everyone, right? You can dream about that if you are a sick person in your mind, if you have mental problems in your mind, right? So yeah, I think that it's interesting for you, it's important for you to have dreams, and to have good dreams that not only benefit yourself, right? Now, how many dreams do you have? And how are these dreams in your life? Are they realistic? Are they surrealistic? How can you measure them in terms of you being able to achieve your dreams? Because I think that's also something important, you know. You can have very big dreams, which is great, and you can dream high, you know. You can really dream high about your life, but at the same time you gotta build a strategy. Like, you gotta be realistic, and you gotta build a strategy and be resourceful to achieve your dreams with in a smart way, right? Because otherwise you might just be one of these people that just dream and do nothing, right? They just dream. They dream about achieving something, but they are not being smart enough to set the right strategy and do the right things. Or maybe they do have these dreams, and maybe they set a strategy, but maybe they set the wrong strategy that doesn't bring any results, and they are not smart enough to change their strategy and to learn from the mistakes and learn from what works and what doesn't work, right? So yeah, I think that, as I said, dreaming is the beginning of everything, but doesn't makes anything become true, right? So you could say the same about that quote, that life is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. It's the same idea, same concept here that I'm saying. If you want to dream in life, you have to put 99 times the amount of work for your dreams. And you can be this person like me, for example. I used to have a lot of different dreams. First in my life, I dreamed to be a rock star. I dreamed to play drums in a band and be successful in that. Later on, I dreamed on being very successful in advertising, right? Now I dream about having a company with someone and developing a digital product that helps a lot of people in the world. And now I also dream about maybe joining a great company and being an important part of that company and helping that company succeed by doing the best of my design works. But I also dream about being successful in this project, and I dream about doing these codes and these posters and reaching a global audience where I can actually promote them worldwide and travel the world talking to people, interviewing the creators of the codes and hanging out, meeting with them, and having like a self-help platform. Basically, that's another dream I have. And I have this dream of being able to live anywhere in the world also, you know. Yeah, so that's I have these dreams now, and I never imagined I would actually have these dreams when I was a child, because your objectives as you grow older and older and you're facing with reality, your mind and your objectives, they just change, you know. Some people, they just give up on their dreams because of specific conditions in their lives. Like then they get married and they want to have children, or some of them, they just gave up. They're just tired of the hustle of life, and they just wanna relax and get a cushy job, and you know, they just want to stay in their jobs for the rest of their lives, you know. So people really give up on their dreams, you know, and then society also all the time is telling us that we should pursue our dreams and blah blah blah, and it's kind of, society keeps putting a pressure on you to be successful. And I think this is also really a problem about society, you know, because I think you should just do what you want, you know, just do what you want, do what you love, and don't fall too much into these pressures of society, because yes, it can be possible to have a job that you don't stress so much, and it's not that you love it, but it's also that you don't hate it, you know, and you just do your job, you execute the things in the right way that doesn't create any damages, and keeps giving profit to the company, and that's it. You can spend your entire life on that without any worries, you know, and you can watch you can go home and watch TV or do whatever you want to do and still be very mentally stable, right? And a lot of people, they do that, and they have like a comfortable life. If you're lucky to be living in a first world, especially, like, it's easier than ever than to have this kind of life, I think. If you are a little bit unlucky like me to have been born into a third world country, then you're gonna actually have to work a little bit harder, I think. But it is also possible to live in a third world and have like a comfortable living without much issues, right? But if you really want something else with your life, then you gotta put your dreams in practice, right? You gotta really execute. You have to make a plan, and you have to put your dreams on paper, and you have to maybe search for people who could help you realize your dreams. You know, you have to be very smart, and then there's going to be so many challenges on the way. You gotta have like a really good foundation in your mind, because a lot of these people also who wants to pursue their dreams, a lot of them are neurotic. They are completely out of their minds, completely neurotic, and that ends up actually chasing their dreams actually becomes a drag in their lives, almost like a drug. You know, you get some people, you have some people who are drug addicts about success. They are addicts about chasing success, and I think probably Gary Vee is one of them, right? Because you look at how neurotic he talks and everything, like the kind of stuff he preaches, and it kind of looks like an addiction to me, right? It's not healthy, I think, maybe. Or maybe I'm wrong, you know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to be judging here. I mean, it's just my opinion. But you know, and it's funny that a lot of people are gonna come with their dreams, and they're just gonna say that they're gonna do this and they do that. Maybe I'm one of them, you know. That's the paradox, and that's the most funny thing. Maybe I am one of these people. But you see, I really do want to pursue my dreams, but I want to do it in a not in a non-neurotic way, right? Because I don't want to fall into this trap of then failing and getting getting these negative emotions about failing, and why is it not happening, and getting desperate and everything. And honestly, I've been so much into that in my life. I've been like really really struggling mentally, you know. I really struggle a lot, and I still do, you know, struggle a lot mentally in my life, because, you know, you do something like this project, for example, and you give your soul into it, you give your best into it, and then literally nobody gives a damn. And it's like, fuck, and you see this kind of stuff happening, and sometimes you see like some YouTube channels that, man, you can't believe how incredible they are, and they don't get any recognition whatsoever. So it's fucking crazy, man, how sometimes you just really don't know what's going on with the world. Why is this people? Also, this happens a lot with bands. It happens a lot with art in general, right? Like, I see so many great artists, painters, and people like really doing amazing, smart art, not getting any recognition. And then sometimes you see something stupid, something very like cliche and basic, and getting recognized. So it's my opinion, right? But also with music, same thing with music. Like I see some bands, independent bands, doing really beautiful music, and they don't have a record label, they don't actually play anywhere, they don't go on tour, they have very few followers, and they cannot make a living on it, which is very sad, because if they were able to make a living on it, they would be capable of making even greater music, right? So yeah, life is full of paradoxes. I think it's really a mystery, you know. It's incredible how life can be full of thoughts and considerations, right? Full of because you have so many choices in life, and you have so much in a way even though you're not so free, right? But you still have so much freedom in today's societies, I think, than you used to have in the past, right? Because in the past, imagine you were in the past, people were living in fields and in farms. People were farming, so, and there was information was not so easily spread like it is today. So I think in the past it was much harder for you to actually believe and follow your dreams. I think in the past, I think this is a recent mindset that you should follow your dreams, because I think in the past, like maybe 200 years ago, this thing was not even, people didn't even consider about that, right? It's a first world problem. Following your dreams, yeah, first world. Anyway, so here you go. This is the quote: there's nothing like a dream to create the future. I hope you like this one. Please support my channel so I can keep following my dreams, and see you soon. Bye.